Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Redemptor Podcast. My name is Jared Golisa, your host today. Don't they say something like that on the radio? It's a pleasure talking to you. I'm trying it. It's my first time doing this in English. I usually do it in a Afanomo. So the reason why I started this is people who listen to the podcast. Some of my friends say, "Man, I listen to the podcast and I don't even understand a word." Man, what if you add another language and maybe we understand you? I said, "Oh, that's a good idea, and let me think about it." And it's my first time so doing this, and I hope you understand. So let me take you back to one of the episodes I did in Afanomo about life. I usually a person who talks about life, Calvi and heart and minds and body and everything. So I was talking about lives in one of the episodes. I was saying life is not easy. It's full of challenges. Its ups and downs are endless. There is no end to the problems we face during our lives. Life can be incredibly challenging. Uncertainties and obstacles can arise unexpectedly. Even if you expect them, they will surprise you. It's beyond what you expect. This can cause great stress and can be very difficult to cope with. And it can feel as though we are in a never-ending cycle of problems that we cannot escape. Like, have you ever watched a movie where people try to run from a monster or a beast or a lion or something like that? People try to escape, and sometimes nice thing is in movies people escape, like they escape. That's nice, but in life, if you try to escape problems, you cannot escape. For instance, if you have a day job or an office work, you know it very well. The challenges are everywhere. There is no place in the world that you cannot find challenges. It's there wherever you go. It's there. Like we face challenges at the work, at home, in our personal lives, and sometimes these struggles. These struggles, man, can feel so overwhelming. And it's important to remember that though overcoming these challenges is what helps us grow and develop into stronger individuals. Without challenges, without facing them, life would be something like a rock, like a stone, a rock. Say a rock, something stagnant and dull. Don't you want to grow? Or do you want to stay like a rock, something that does not grow and stagnant and it's there forever? Doesn't even move until people come and make it move, like move it. It's difficult. And there some other problems arise. If problems we face are overwhelming, then how can we survive? How can we overcome them? What helps us? What are the secrets to overcoming them? Some days are dark, some nights are long, like very long, and we long for something better, some better days, some better nights. We are not certain if tomorrow is better or worse. We don't have a clue, but intentionally we refuse to let hope vanish from our hearts. Like we don't want to let it go. We let it live. We don't let it go. That is exactly the secret. Don't let it leave your heart. If you keep your hope in your heart, maybe you keep it in your brain, I don't know. Hope that lives, that keeps us going. That is the secret. Though it's very difficult to be hopeful every time, every day, we need a little or more of hope to survive every day. Don't you know how difficult it is to even get up from your bed in the morning and get going? No, you need some hope. You need a little hope even to do that. Hope is what keeps us going through difficult times. It is the light at the end of a dark tunnel. Even if it is hard to hold on to the hope, we know every day it still remains an important aspect of our lives. It gives us something to strive for, something to look forward to, because we need something to look forward to. Hope can can act as a source of motivation. We need motivation when we feel like giving up. How many times do you feel like giving up in a day? 2, 3, 4, 5? We feel like giving up quite many times, man. But you know how small conversations in the morning or in the afternoon, in the evening, with somebody close to us, with somebody we love, a family member or a friend or somebody, boom, your day is somehow better, your night is somehow better. And I know hope is something deeper than but that example gives us some context to that, right? Yeah, we have to understand that as well. Now there are challenges, ups and downs that are overwhelming, and we need to have hopes. We need hope, right? And we say that, but there is a humongous however here, like a big however here. You know what it is? We should not have a false hope or false hopes. We should admit that life is so difficult. Be realistic. That is what we need. While hope is a certainly important thing, it is equally important to be realistic. That is exactly the word for it. Being realistic. We should acknowledge that life can be challenging and that we may face as many obstacles as you can't even count. We must accept the reality and we must accept the reality of our situations rather than turning a blind eye to difficulties and hoping that someday or tomorrow or some weeks magically things will improve. Only when we are honest with ourselves about the challenges we face, and when we do that, that is when we be true to our souls, that is when we can begin to take steps towards overcoming our challenges or the challenges we face. All right. And that was basically what I was talking about in that particular episode. And that was pretty much it. And at the end of the day, all that matters is kindness and love, and we treat our fellow human beings with. And life is not only about facing challenges and overcoming them. It is all about the relationship we build with others. Kindness and love are at the heart of any meaningful relationship. We all need to feel valued and cared for, and treating others with kindness and respect is what helps us. And when it's about to be over, at the day when it's over, your days are counted, and someday it will be over, right? So what we will remember most are the connections we have built, we have made, and the positive impacts we have had on those around us, or family and people we face, people we meet on the daily basis, and things like that. And that was exactly what I was trying to talk about. And thank you for tuning in and listening to the podcast. Thank you so much. I hopefully continue this, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day today.